hero.
Oh, you want to shoot it? Thank you.
Oh, hello, everybody.
How's it going, buddy?
How are you guys today?
Good. How are you? Good.
Because you're in front of a live audience, you have to hit it in one take.
Right.
Tell me about doing like multiple takes for us, you know.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. And we're in front of a live audience. Not only is it one take, but it's also we're able to feed off the energy of the audience, which you don't get on a movie set. And we're very interactive with the audience as well. And we also have instant gratification because if we do something good, our audience reacts, the live audience reacts. If we think something's going to be good and they don't react, you're like, oh man, that was not too good. So it is harder. And yeah, the fact you have to generate the same emotion, or we want you to do this, but it's slightly different, or do that. That does make it difficult, and I guess that's the art of acting. That's why after doing it a couple times, I have a lot of respect for actors who are able to do it.
Why did you decide to return to the role of Justin after initially being killed off?
Jacob.
One of the things,
Jacob.
That's right. I really wanted to have the opportunity to work with the Soska sisters, actually, because after working with them, I'm a huge fan of theirs. I saw some of their stuff going into the movie, and I think that they're going to be enormous stars. I told them not to forget about me when they're Hollywood big shots, because I think that they're going to be someday. They know the art of filmmaking. I actually learned a lot from them, and just I wanted to try it again, just because it is fun. Acting's fun, and some of the people that I was able to meet, the cast and the crew. Our crew is very experienced. We shot it in Vancouver, which is becoming Hollywood North. They have, they shoot a lot of stuff up there. The crew is great, and the cast was great. They're all experienced, good actors.
Did your character kind of change or grow a lot from the first one going into the second one, or?
I think we had a little more personality to him in this one.
Yeah, kind of get more of an attachment to the audience.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, even in the first movie, Jacob was really a sympathetic character. His mom was the bad guy, right? And in this one, I don't know if he's quite as sympathetic, but there's certainly moments in the movie where you get a glimpse into his mind and to work into what's going on there. For even though there may not be much of a mind, and it's pretty twisted, nevertheless we get a window into it.
Cool. Plan on doing any in or out of the ring cross marketing with WWE in the movie?
I don't know what we're going to do actually. The first movie we had a very good marketing promotion within our television show, very unique. So I don't know what they have planned.
Do you think that kind of helps it or hurts the movie, with the other audience when you do a crossover?
I don't know, and I do think you walk a bit of a thin line. Especially because they are different products to some extent, and I realize that there is going to be some crossover, but they are different. And frankly, not all horror fans are into WWE, and not all WWE fans are into horror. Again, there's going to be some crossover, but I don't know how much we can do without sort of stepping on everybody's fans.
What do you think sets Jacob apart from other slasher heroes like Freddy or Jason?
Well, what's cool about Freddy is he was a smart aleck, right? That's what made him unique. I think what sets Jacob a bit apart is the fact that he does have some personality, and he does. There's probably a little more depth to the character than there is, with the exception of Freddy, because they did get into a lot of Freddy's history and that sort of stuff. And in this movie, we have a few fight sequences which are unique. I again, going back to Freddy, he's the only one of those guys that actually I remember sort of getting beat up. And I remember a couple times in the movies, he would be like the only one that would get scared too. Something would happen, he'd be like, "Oh, right." So in that respect, I think Jacob is different than your Michael Myers or your Jason Voorhees. He's probably a bit more actually human than those guys are. He's bigger too. He's more physically powerful than they are. So maybe he's a bit of a hybrid between Freddy and Jason or something like that.
So when you were on set and you had to play this slasher, being Kane every day of your life, did that help, or was it hard to separate the characters? Or
no, they're definitely separate characters. And frankly, it it actually wasn't that easy at times, you know, because you know there's one particular scene which is physically, you know, pretty brutal, and it was actually sort of hard for me to do because, you know, I'm not that person, right? So yeah.
The Saskus have mentioned online that they're trying to build up Jacob as a character so that it'll be on equal level as a Jason or as like a, you know, as a Freddy. If that, you know, does end up happening, do you see yourself in this role as in a repetitive situation over and over again? Or?
I don't know, frankly. I'd have to see what the future holds. So I'm not sure at this point.
Was it easy to slip back into Jacob as a character?
I guess. I mean, you know, I'm actually a pretty good actor. So, you know, going back to the Kane thing, you know, maybe because what I do physically, you know, I'm able to do stuff that other people aren't because of my size and all that stuff. You know, that probably helps. And then to, you know, trying to work some of the stuff with Mother in, and you know, thinking about, okay, you know, how would your guy, if he was in this situation, you know, what would he do? Someone's recorder is making ringing noises. So yeah, you know, I guess.
Would you like to do more film acting in the future? Transition from wrestling?
Maybe it is a lot of fun. It really is. I think I'd like to probably get into doing some other things as well. You know,
Male modeling.
I don't know about
Romantic
comedies.
comedies.
Romantic comedies would actually be fun. You know, as weird as that sounds.
Kind of like less wear and tear on your body too. Imagine.
What's that? Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, and that's one thing. And I don't want to just be stuck, you know, in doing one thing. You know, that's. When you say, you know, would you do that in the future? Yeah, maybe, but, you know, I'd like to do some other things as well. Yeah.